Yee here with Eyes on the Game here at American Top Team, being joined by the one and only Miss Joanna Jedrzejczyk. Now, I know you just spoke to the Schmo, and the Schmo spoke to your strength and conditioning coach, Phil Daru. He said you're training now happier than ever. How has that helped you in being so happy training up for this fight?
Hey man, I got life of a single, you know.
It's much better that way, right?
It is. No, I'm kidding. I'm focused on myself. I was always trying to make every single person around me happy. But the thing is that make yourself happy first, then the other people are going to be happy. And this is what I'm doing. I'm enjoying my life. Last year I visited 8-9 countries on 5 different continents. I did an amazing businesses. I signed new deals. This year is amazing. I've been training so hard for the last few weeks, and I cannot wait to get back to the octagon. I'm very focused, very motivated. Like I said before, I never lost the flame, but I feel like this flame inside me is such a big, and everything is in your heart and in your head, and per Astra, I'm gonna reach the stars. I will work hard. Sacrifice myself, survive, and reach the stars very, very soon. I need to get back what belongs to me, and I feel like this victory over Weili Zhang, the champ, on March the 7th in Vegas is going to be bigger than all my victories in Muay Thai, kickboxing, and boxing, and or the UFC titles before. And there is a scar on my heart after what happened in New York, and of course I lost to Rose Namajunas. And I'm taking it because I am a real athlete, but something's happened before. I'm not gonna forget never. And even after I win this belt, this scar is going to be inside, because I'm a real athlete. But it's going to be the happiest moment in my life, and I know that I will move forward to reach even more after. Personally, we reach more after this fight with Weili Zhang on March the 7th.
Yes, very well said. I got goosebumps hearing you say all that. But do you think in many ways having to persevere through those difficult times, it has helped you grow and evolve?
Of course. Some people don't understand. This is what Donald Cerrone said. He's living legend, and this is what he said after the fight with Conor, that some people are sitting on the couch and they think that this sport is easy, but it's probably one of the most difficult jobs in the world. I always say that if you want to be a businessman, if you want to be into the science, if you want to be a model or an athlete, it's always the same. Discipline, hard work, sacrificing yourself, and you have to be different. People might call you weirdo, people might call you original, but you're special, because you do things different and you want to reach different things. And it's a difficult job, but I feel like I feel stronger, because of what happened in my life, personal and business life. And with the belt or without the belt, I feel like I reached what I wanted to reach, and I feel like I'm reaching even more, setting new goals, setting new dreams, and I'm working hard to make it happen. That's the thing. But if your head and your heart is not clear, you cannot reach what you want to. So I made sure I took a break after Valentina's fight, and I made sure that everything got into the right place, all the pieces got together, and some people were like, how's she gonna fight after such a long break? But I did well in the fight in my last fight with Michelle Watterson. I sent a strong message to all the strawweights and all the Richie is the best manager of the gym, and Primo, like our whole ATT nation has been great, But I feel like I'm back from the edge, My last walkout song was Back from the Edge, James Arthur, who I love, and it was Back from the Edge, and I feel like I'm back from the edge, and a big surprise coming on March the 7th.
Yes, and we are all looking forward to that. I love, just feeling your positive vibes, your positive energy. When you reflect in the past, like you mentioned, the difficult moments, if those personal life moments weren't there during those times, do you think the outcomes in your fights against Rose would have been different?
Yes, but it's not my excuse. And like again, I say like people can say it's an excuse, but you are more than welcome to come, step on the mat, and try to do this, you know. But if you don't wanna do this, please don't judge, you know. And like I said, every job. You can you say required something different from you? Yeah, so that's the thing. So if you don't know any shit about this sport and this business, please don't talk. But I feel like there were very bad moments in my life. I know that it impacted my performance. Of course, I give all the credit to Rose. We have very good relationship now, and I wish her the best. She beat me. The second fight was very close. Could go either way. First fight she knocked me down, but this is a sport, you know, and I moved forward a few seconds after, you know. Kater Kubis, my coach, said like, keep your head up, your legacy is big, and I'm always saying like, show me the other strawweight or show me the other woman fighter who is more decorated than Ronda Rousey, Amanda Nunes, now Chris Cyborg or me, you know. I don't care. I know who I am. I know who is Joanna, the savage Joanna from the octagon, and Joanna as a woman or a human. And I want to live my life. And definitely I'm living my best life. But if some things didn't happen, I would be in the different spot right now, you know. But it had to happen somehow. And I'm happy it happened, you know. It created me who I am today, you know. Who I was not 2 years ago, you know.
Well, everything does happen for a reason. It is a new year, 2020. Looking ahead, what are you expecting from this fight against Zhang Weili, who obviously is a great striker as well, like yourself?
I expect her to be in the best shape ever, and I expect from myself that with no doubts I will take this belt away from her. This belt belongs to me, and I will do my best to take it, you know.
Yes, and yes, fireworks indeed. And lastly, I know you're, like you mentioned, very decorated, obviously in MMA, but kickboxing, Muay Thai as well. We hear nowadays a lot of MMA fighters talking about boxing. What's your stance on that?
I did some amateur boxing, and actually I had a break because there was no money. I was sacrificing myself. I was broken and I wanted to quit Muay Thai, and I joined a boxing team in Poland, and actually I wanted to qualify to Olympics one day, but then I saw politics in boxing. I didn't want to do that, and I got an offer from pro boxing, but the money were so small, and I was like, no, if I gonna fight, if I gonna sacrifice, I gonna fight for the best. 2014 I signed with the UFC, and I'm very thankful and grateful to Dana, Lorenzo that time, all the matchmakers, to all the people who work behind the scenes in the UFC, you know, and I love all of them, and all or nothing, you know. I always go all or nothing, you know, or big things, or I don't do small things, you know. I don't sit and I don't talk small business. I only talk big business, you know.
Yes. And we will see that on March 7th. We're all anticipating that title fight.
Thank you so much. You know, Willie is the champ, and she's very good athlete, very dangerous. I will have to keep my focus, but take this fight second by second, and I will do that on March the 7th.